Forrester, we talk about three sort of main forces causing the era of data deprecation. This isn't just about cookies. Your marketing peers will talk a lot about the cookies, but it's not just about that. It's actually the loss of access to lots of different kinds of data, and it's being driven largely by three forces: consumer behavior, legislators and regulators, and the browsing and operating systems, big tech. So I'm going to talk a little bit about each of these. I went into our market research community. We have an online community, and we can ask consumers questions, and we can sort of pull verbatims from them. And it was really striking to me that there were so many people who really felt like advertising has gotten creepy and invasive. People who said, I don't want to see ads for pre-planning funerals just because I'm researching a medical condition. This is a real thing. Teach your algorithm not to be clumsy and awkward. Another person told us that my privacy is a major concern when it comes to personalized experiences from financial services companies. There is a disconnect because we never took time to educate people about personalized marketing and advertising vis-a-vis identity. We have to be better at this. And I think the only personalized experience I want from a company is when I ask for it. This goes back to that Wayfair example. I would like to call them or do live chat or in person when I want that kind of service. I want it on my terms. We forgot human beings when we started to design really advanced marketing and advertising tactics. As a result of that, we have seen a huge spike in consumer attitudes and behaviors around data and privacy. 71% of consumers are aware that their information and activities are being collected by the websites and the apps that they use. This number went up substantially in 2018 after the Facebook and Cambridge Analytica story leaked. When people understood that Facebook was building profiles and sharing that information out to different companies, awareness skyrocketed. 63% of consumers still say it's not okay for companies to track their activities across multiple devices for relevant ads. That means that when I'm doing a search on my work machine, I do not want to see ads for that product on my mobile device. They are different experiences. If I'm logged in, that's one thing, but please don't track me when I'm anonymous or pseudonymous. And damningly, 24% of consumers do not trust any companies. This includes the government. This includes their banks. This includes their healthcare providers to keep their personal information secure. Now, a few years ago, this was a lot of talk, right? People said they were concerned about these things, but they weren't doing much about it. Today they are. 84% of online adults are using at least one privacy-protecting tool. This includes the 43% who block their or who clear their internet browsing history. It includes the 21% who universally block information settings through their devices, so saying apps can't have access to certain kinds of data. And the 20%, 1 in 5 of us, is using private browsing or incognito mode when we want to stay under the radar.